sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.
Off the Forbidden Unlimited list, there's a card that recently came off the ban list. I'm not going to tell you what it is, no spoilers. But this card right here enables this brand new FTK. And you guys are probably going to be scared because this is the FTK that they don't want you to know about. This is the FTK that literally no one knows about and is utilizing elemental heroes. This is going to be really awesome. This is going to be a very fun replay video today, showcasing you guys this FTK deck in action. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Telling you, Konami doesn't want you to know about this, man. Trust me. The deck is actually pretty scary and it's absolutely fire. This video is going to be exploring a really fun new FTK for you guys to try out when it comes to utilizing the cards coming off the Forbidden Unlimited list. So I really hope you guys just enjoy. For those of you here on the channel for the very first time, consider hitting the subscribe button and make sure you guys turn on this. And as always, don't forget to uppercut elbow and that thumbs up button for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh videos, man. You guys have been killing the subscribe button lately. For those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel right now, because what are you guys doing? What are you guys waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, join the gang. Come on, let's do it. We're almost at 320,000 subscribers, so join the gang. And this week, I dropped the brand new playmat called Rise of Heroes. Make sure you guys get this playmat today in the link down below at tx1.com. Be sure to use the coupon code HERO10 for 10% off this beautiful E-Hero versus Cyber and Dragon playmat today in the link down below. What are you guys waiting for? Get your playmat today, link down below. Alright guys, don't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's get started with the FTK that they don't want you to know about. Alright guys, let's begin.
Be sure to get your playmat today at tsx1.com.
Let's begin, guys. Honestly, I'm loving this deck so much because of how powerful the deck is and how gimmicky the deck is, and most importantly, kind of reminds me of some sort of like Dark Warrior-ish type, utilizing elemental heroes, fusion monsters to try to actually FTK your opponent as quickly as possible. So anyways, our hand right now is nowhere near FTK, alright? And the ban list gave us something that will enable this FTK right here. So that's what's wonderful about the ban list. But let's see if we're actually able to craft something with this hand right here to actually FTK our opponent. So our hand is absolutely gorgeous. We have one of the combo pieces, which is Fusion Gate, and also another combo piece, which is, you know, Jump Forward, and also Aqua Dolphin, which is in form of Izolde. But we're missing one more combo piece to help us FTK, and let's dig through our deck for that combo piece right here. So first and foremost, let's special summon Jump Forward. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna normal summon Aqua Dolphin to see on what is in our opponent's hand. So of course, activate Aqua Dolphin's effect. We're gonna ditch the Jackalope, look at our opponent's hand. Do you see that? Infernobles! Oh my god, I'm so happy I drew this instead of what is it called? The Neo Space Connector, but damn! Man, oh my goodness, guys. Let's take that Ash out of his hand right there. Alright, okay, so this will pretty much... So, we already took the Ash out of his hand, which is gorgeous. He has Tactics, Durando, Red Lair, and Fire Flint Lady. Oh my goodness. So now we're just going to trigger off Jackalope, and let's hope for the best. So activate Jackalope's effect. We can special summon any danger monster from the deck. The danger monster special summon is, of course, the Mothman. And now what we can do is that using Aqua Dolphin and also the Jump Forward, we can make Izolde right here. So once Izolde is summoned, we can activate Izolde's effect. So we can search the Jump Forward directly from our deck to our hand. And now what we can do next is that we can actually activate Izolde's effect. We can send 4 to special summon a level 4 monster. And the level 4 monster that we're going to special summon directly from our deck, Magura the Destructor right here. This card came off the Forbidden Unlimited list and it's now at 3. Although with this card's errata, this card is still broken. Okay, because essentially, one trap card is all you need. This deck has an easy access to Magura the Destructor because any warrior monster is Izolde, and Izolde is already a combo piece to your Magura the Destructor. Aqua Dolphin looked at my opponent's hand. We have no hand traps that we gotta worry about, and we pretty much have an essential piece to our FTK right here with Magura, and also the Fusion Gate that's in our hand right now. So that's already 2 pieces of the combo already done. So what can we do next? We can actually activate Monster Reborn right here. So honestly, we're gonna FTK him anyways. I'm not gonna nuke a card out of his hand because I want to maximize my chances of actually drawing good cards off Skodred. So I can actually put that junk forward to the bottom of my deck with Skodred's ability. So I'm not gonna go all good off him because we already know the cards that's in our opponent's hand, and we do not have to worry about another hand trap, right? So we can just go on with special summon Jackalope from our graveyard. Okay, and now using Isolde, Makura, and also the 4 monsters is on the field, we can actually make Skodred. And the reason why we're making Skodred right here is because we're trying to dig through our deck for our combo pieces. We want to try to see our combo pieces as quickly as possible. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, send these 4 to the graveyard, summon Skodred, activate Skodred's ability, and also activate Makura's ability as well. Discard Zarada says that if this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, this turn, you can activate 1 trap card from your hand, and 1 trap card is all you need. Skodred's gonna activate, Skodred's gonna help us draw 4. Okay, so we drew Vion, Tsuchinoko, Chupacabra, and also DDR. So what we can put back is the free junk forward, we can put back the DDR, and we can also put back the Chupacabra. Alright, because we can special summon Vion from our hand. We did not see our full combo pieces yet, but with this hand right here, we can still see another Skodred, which helps us draw essential 8 cards in 1 turn, right? So we'll put junk forward, DDR, and let's put back the Chupacabra right here. So put those back. Okay, cool. What we can do now is that we can activate Fusion Gate, which is 1 piece of our combo. So far, 2 pieces of our combo.
I don't understand.
Okay, Google. Okay. We can activate Skodred. Okay, to special summon the Vion from our hand.
Sorry, I don't understand.
We can activate Vion's ability. We get to dump Malicious to the graveyard. And now what we can do is very simple. We can actually activate Malicious effect. Okay, to banish itself, to special another copy of Malicious directly from the deck. And now what we can do, simply just activate Tsuchinoko's ability. Okay, cool, to special summon itself, to discard itself. And remember, we're trying to dig through our deck for that combo piece as quickly as possible. So now we can actually activate Divine Sword Phoenix Blade to banish 2 warrior monsters in the graveyard, to add, of course, this card to the hand, so we can shuffle it back with Skodred. So now we can, using these 4 monsters, we can make another Skodred right here. So we're digging through our deck for our combo pieces. And this kind of reminds me of the Danger FTK with the slash draw that I played at YCS Milan. So we're trying to dig through our deck with Skodred as much as possible. This is why this deck is super duper consistent, because we're digging through our deck with Skodred, using Dangers to draw cards, using Beginning of the End, using Allure to draw cards, and we're literally trying to draw our combo pieces as efficiently and as quickly as possible, with going through at least 3 Skodreds in 1 turn. So we're gonna go with Skodred, draw more cards. Okay, look at that. We're done. We're set. We have the combo right here, which is in form of chain material. So now we're going to put 3 cards back. Obviously, let's put Avion, Vion, and also let's put back the Phoenix Blade. It doesn't really matter. So basically, 1 card is all you need. And essentially, with this turn right here, we drew 8 cards. We already guaranteed 1 combo piece with an Isolde, and we also drew a Fusion Gate. 1 trap card is all you need. So we're going to go with chain material. And chain material, shout outs to Robert Boyarjin right here. So basically, Robbie was the one actually, I believe, piloted this deck in like YCS Austin. Don't know how long ago was, don't know how long ago this was. But chain material basically lets you allow to fusion summon using materials from your hand, graveyard, or deck to fusion summon your fusion monsters. So this is the only trap card that you need. And since we have Fusion Gate, we can basically fusion summon from our extra deck using materials from our deck. If that's not broken, I don't know what is. So now we can activate Fusion Gate using chain materials to summon Elemental Hero Electrum. Electrum best deck. Stick to the game plan. Summon Electrum. Sorry, Trip Gaming. This is the real Electrum that we're talking about. Clayman and Avion right here to summon, of course, the Electrum. Once Electrum comes out, he gets to activate his ability to shuffle back all the cards that's banished into our deck. And guess what? We get to use Fusion Gate again. Because each time Electrum summons, we banish materials with chain material, but we get to shuffle back those vanilla monsters that summons Electrum to our deck because of Electrum's ability. So we're going to summon Electrum again using these 2, 3, 4. Summon Electrum. Electrum comes out, shuffles back all the banished materials. This deck traditionally was an OTK, but now we can actually FTK with this deck, which is insane. So now we're going to make Gustav Max. Okay? And this is how we're going to destroy our opponent, because we're going to activate Gustav Max effect, detach a material, lose 2,000. And now this is what's going to happen, okay? So what is really important now, it is really important to keep at least 1 Electrum in your extra deck. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to use Fusion Gate right here. to make Gaia, to make Hero Gaia right here by banishing the Gustav Max and also the one Electrum. Okay, make sure you banish. You want to try to banish both the Electrums as much as possible. Okay, so Secret Summon Gaia right here by banishing the Gaia that's in the Monster Zone and also the Electrum that's in the graveyard. So banish that, summon the Gaia. And now what's going to happen next is this. Very simple. So now we're going to use Fusion Gate again to summon our last Electrum. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Summon our last Electrum. And guess what? It comes out. It shuffles back all our Electrum, shuffles back all our Gaia, and shuffles back our Gustav Max to the extra deck. And now we basically repeat the exact same thing. Alright? So now we're going to go Fusion Gate. Okay, cool. We're going to summon Electrum. Banish 4, 2, 3, 4. And this FTK is actually hilarious, alright? Because the more that we draw off Skull Dread, the more that we see our draw cards, the more that we dig through our deck for our combo pieces, there's no way that we're not going to see our combo pieces, especially if we're drawing 8 cards, right? So now this is very standard now. Same thing. Gustav Max. And we're going to do the exact same thing. There you go. Detach 1, 2000. I remember we looked at our opponent's hand. They have no hand trap. So we pretty much just win the duel here. And I'd like to apologize for this guy right here for actually having to sit through this. So shout outs to being a good sport right here. If you're watching this video, whoever you are on EDO Pro. Anyways, we're going to go, of course, Fusion Gate again. Summon our Gaia. Banish the Gustav. Banish the Electrum. Summon the Gaia right here. Awesome. Gaia is going to trigger. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to actually summon our E-Hero Core. By banishing the, obviously both the Gaias right here. 1, 2, and of course 3. Fusion Gate, it's like literally a Shadow Fusion, whatever you guys want to call it. Like literally this is game. So summon of course Core, and now we're summoning our third Electrum right here. And this should be pretty much game. Summon our third Electrum, 1, 2, 3, 4. Summon that, shuffle back everything again, and then we're gonna make our Electrum again. And I know this is very tedious, but this just shows how powerful this FTK is by utilizing the new card that came out the ban list, which is in form of the errata Makura the Destructor. Alright, Makura the Destructor, doesn't matter how many trap cards you have in your deck, doesn't matter, all you need is one trap card to win the entire game. And it's just a fun FTK that I want to showcase you guys. It is the FTK that nobody knows about. I'm pretty sure that nobody would have ever thought about this when it comes to utilizing Makura the Destructor. Everybody thinks that card is garbage when it comes to utilizing the new ban list, but in reality, the card is actually still pretty nutty. It's still really, really awesome. Alright, so now we're going to use Fusion Gate again. Summon the Gaia. Use Chain Material, of course. Banish this, and also banish the Electrum right here. Summon this. Awesome. And now, summon our third Electrum. Of course, and Electrum is going to trigger. Skull Dread is going to trigger, shuffle back everything. And now, guess what? We're going to summon our last and final Electrum. And this should be pretty much GG's. That's so awesome because with Aqua Dolphin, you gotta look at your opponent's hand and also at the same time getting access to Skull Dread and drawing multiple cards to help you OTK. FTK is just insane. So now using the last 2 level 10 monsters, we're gonna make, of course, the Gustav Max. Make the Gustav Max right here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. The funny thing is actually with this as well, you can actually FTK and also hand loop your opponent too because of Elemental Hero Core and the rank 9 Inter Blastneer that lets you loop cards in your opponent's hand. Like, you can do a lot of things. You can actually deck your opponents out, FTK them, and now last but not least, the last Gustav Max to actually hit your opponent for game. So this deck, super consistent. Also at the same time, you're playing triple trap tricks as well. Since Makura lets you activate one trap, you can activate Trap Trick, and Trap Trick says that you can activate that trap card the turn it was set. So Trap Trick is also an FTK as well. So this deck is insane. Let me know what you guys thought about this deck. This is the FTK that they don't want you to know about, guys. Let me know your thoughts about this FTK in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, check out the deck profile below. And yeah, alright guys. Your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys. Peace. Crazy.